Hello, hello, friends. I just finished a Sudoku live stream, so hopefully I still have some Sudoku skills left in my brain that I can use here. We're back with another rat run puzzle, and there's a link to the playlist in the description if you'd like to see the other puzzles so far that I've solved. We're up to number 13, Triskaidekaphilia, bronze, November 6th. It's always funny reading day, month, I'm not used to it. November 6th, 1974. Funny little anecdote. So I graduated high school in 2013, which might come as a shock to some of you. I think a lot of people talk about how young I am, and I think I'm older than people think I am, if I said that correctly. Which is great. I feel young. I don't feel old, but that's just funny. I graduated high school in 2013, and our class shirts, like our saying and everything, was Triskaidekaphobia, which is fear of the number 13, for like the class competitions and stuff like that. So I believe with context clues, I think this is like you like the number 13, like love the opposite of fear, love of the number 13, something like that. But let's check this out. Let's get started. Experiment 13, bronze. Although I'm not a superstitious man, I did briefly wonder whether we should have chosen a different test constraint for today's experiment. Perhaps this speaks less to any belief in luck and more to my concern that things continue to go as smoothly as possible. Tempting fate at this stage seems what? Let's get started. Make sure this shows up correctly on the recording. I'm still saying stream. I'm still used to that. Nice. Rat Run 13 at Triskaidekaphilia by Marty Sears. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So we have a 9x9 puzzle today. So normal Sudoku rules means the numbers 1 through 9 once each in every one of these 3x3 boxes, once each in every row, and once each in every column. Aim of the experiment: Finks the rat must reach the cupcake by finding a path through the maze. The path must not visit any cell more than once, cross itself, or pass through any thick maze walls. So we're going to draw a line through the puzzle, starting with Finks the rat here. We're going to have to draw a line. I don't even know where the cupcake is. Cupcake's up here. We'll have to get to the cupcake somehow. That's our goal. And we cannot jump over any walls, can't chew through them either, as I saw a comment mentioned last time I did one of these puzzles. And we cannot cross over any lines we've already drawn, so I wouldn't be able to go back up like that or anything. As well as moving orthogonally, so up, left, down, and right eventually. Finks may move diagonally if there's a 2x2 space in which to do so, but may never pass diagonally through a round wall spot on the corner of a cell. So if I were to go up right here, I could go diagonally like this. That would be okay. But I would not be able to go diagonally like this. I can't cut the corners. Not allowed. Nullifiers. Ooh. In each row, column, and 3x3 box, there is one nullifier cell to be located. The value of a nullifier cell is 0. Each nullifier cell contains a different digit. Ah, so we'll have to figure out where they are, but maybe it's right here. And so even if I have an 8 in here, it would have a value of 0 whenever we need to consider values. Okay, interesting. We don't know where they are, but once each per row, column, and box, and each one's a different number, right? Yep. Cool. We have motion sensors. The value on a pink motion sensor indicates how many of the up to 9 cells immediately surrounding the sensor are visited by Finks. The sensor itself is counted if visited. So this digit is how many of these 9 cells are visited, right? On a pink motion sensor indicates how many of the up to 9 cells are visited by Finks. Yep, okay, so this number is how many of these cells will be visited. Sounds good. This number is how many of these cells are visited. Same thing. Luna is climbing on the windowsill right behind my camera, so if my camera shakes, that's why. She's going on an adventure. I can see the curtains moving, but I don't see her. We have black currants again. Values connected by a black current have a 1:2 ratio. So these are like 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 51 and 102, something like that across here. We also have grapes. Values connected by a green grape have a difference of at least 5. Okay, so if I have a 1 on one side, the other digit would have to be a 6, 7, 8, 9. If I have a 4 on one side, the only digit that works next to that is a 9, etc., etc. Forbidden doors. Values connected by a red X, sum to 10. Finks may not pass directly through a red X. Okay. So if I was going this way and I wanted to end up down here, I would not be able to get there by going like this. I would have to go around somehow. Okay, good to know. Luna, what are you climbing on? What's going on over there? I heard you jump. Oh, okay. That's fine. Next. Test constraint. In this experiment, if a row column box is visited by Finks, then the values of all the visited cells in that row column box must sum to exactly 13. Even if the cells aren't all adjacent on the path. Oh my. The values of all the visited cells in that row column and box. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if I go like this, then all of these cells, because they're in the same box, would have to sum to 13. And if I were to leave and come back, all of these 5 cells need to sum to the number 13, even though they're not adjacent. They're still included. All 4 of these would have to sum to 13 because of the row. Oh man, that's gonna be interesting. We gotta think about some sums here. I do, from the puzzles I did for my birthday, do some puzzles with sums to the number 13. So I have thought about them at least kind of recently. I guess it was 2 months ago. Oh no, we'll see how this goes. As always, there's a link to this puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. And this time there's a link to a playlist with all the other rat run puzzles I've done. I'm going to stop for a second and figure out what kind of attention Luna needs, and then we're going to get started. Just needed a hug and to shake her food bowl so she knows there's food in it. All right, how do we want to get started? Ooh, okay. A good thing to think about, maybe. It's interesting thinking about regions, rows, and columns. So whatever digit I put here is going to have to be included for this row, this column, and this region. Everything needs to be considered. So we might have some fun geometry, like if I were to have a line go like this, which wouldn't work. And then also, you know, only one more cell over here or something. Then like this and this would have the same, you know, that was a bad example, but something with geometry. Okay, how many cells in the same row column region can I use? They would see each other, so they'd have to be different numbers. So I can only do 4 different numbers to get 13. I have options, 1 and 2, and let's see, 1 and 2 is 3, so 1 and 2 and 4 and 6. Or I could do 1 and 2 and 3 and 7. I have to use a 1, I don't have to use a 2 though. So I could do like 1, 3, 4, 5. That would work. Okay, I have some options. But 4 cells maximum, 5 if I use a nullifier cell. So only 5 cells per row column region. Okay, that's good to think about. Which means at the end, I definitely have to go this way. I don't want to use these cells because then that would be more than 5 and I wouldn't be able to do that. Okay. X is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, even with 1 nullifier cell, that wouldn't work. So then I'm either going this way or this way. Okay. This would still be fine if I go this way. That's only 5 for this region. Okay. What else is good to think about? I have these motion sensors. So this would be a 6 max if I visit all 6 of these cells. This would be a 9 maximum. I don't actually want this to be a 6 because visiting all 6 of these cells would mean this also has to sum to 13, which would be difficult to do in 6 cells. So this is actually only a 1 through 5. 5 would mean... Oh, I suppose I could go like this. No. There isn't a way to enter and leave this. Yeah, there is. I take it back. I could go like this. 5 would be okay. This could go up to 9. This could go up to 6, but I don't want it to be a 6 because that would mean I'm visiting 6 cells in the same region. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think there's any way it could be a 1. How would I only visit one of these cells? I don't think that's going to work. So this is not going to be a 1. 2 at least, and that'd be if I go like this. Okay. These could be nullified. They could be zeros. Like, I might not go down here at all. Oh, well then this could be any digit. Oh, shoot. It could be a nullified 9. Oh, how do I want to mark for that? The value of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Do I just want to try to remember that? Do I want to try to prove now that I have to go this way? Oh man. I don't have to visit every row column region, right? If a row column box is visited by things, then the values of all the visited cells in that row column box must sum to exactly 13. I might not have to visit this box or this row at all. Probably with the maze, it would end up working out like that, but I might actually not want to mark that because the digit could be anything if it's nullified. I think actually I am going to visit this one because how else, well, do I have to go up here? I have to visit one of these. So I am definitely going to go up here. These can't both be nullified. Okay, so in order to get up here, I can only go through here once. And I could go through here once. I need to have an entrance and an exit. So I am definitely going this way, for sure. Wow, which already makes this a 4. I need to use these cells. And then I've already used 4 cells in this region, so I need to get out. I need to go this way. That's the only way that works. Okay. And then now, however I end up here, it's not going to be this way. I don't want more cells in this region. So these are X's. So I also won't be visiting this cell. I'm going to come out this way. Okay, good. This is a 4, 5. This needs to have a nullified cell on it, and the other 4 need to sum to 13. Okay. I need to remember to like look across the puzzle also. This is in the same row, and I'm going to visit the row again somehow in here. In order to get from row 1 to row 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well one of these is nullified, and I need to get out. I need to either go this way or this way. I don't know yet, but I'm not visiting these cells now, which means I'm not going in here either. So this does need to sum to 13. I'm definitely going this way. I don't know how yet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. This is at least 3. This is 3. This is already 4. And I need one more cell in order for this line to leave. So I'm either going this way or this way. I'm not going to visit this cell and I'm not going to visit this cell. So I'm going to go to things like this. Perfect. Okay. Something here is nullified. I don't think I want to nullify on the grapes. Because how... I could nullify on the grapes and have like a 0 and a 5. Oh my god, 5s could go on German Whisper grapes in this. I don't think I've ever done a German Whisper puzzle with nullified cells. A 0 and 5 have a difference of 5 or more. Oh my god, I've never considered this before. But I don't want to use nullified cells on the black currants. 1-to-2 ratio would not work with 0. They'd have to both be 0. Whoa, okay, scary thought. This is not going to be a nullified cell because I am... Oh, I just know this is a 4 now also. Oh, I'm glad I thought of that. This is at least a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. I could cut straight through here or I'm visiting this cell. So this is either a 5 or a 6. It's not going to go up anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, this could be a 5 because this could be a nullified cell. Oh, that's scary. Okay, this is 13. Something here is 13. Yeah, this could be nullified and this goes 4, 9. This is for, the grape is for digits, not necessarily on the line. They have to work either way. Yeah, so that's fine. I need to have a nullified cell here. I don't necessarily need to have a nullified cell here. I could do these 4 cells and that would be fine, I think. I'm also already at 4 for this column, so I can only visit this column one more time. I'm already at 4 for this row, so I can only visit this row one more time. This is a dead end. I need to connect this somehow, and then I need to get from here to here. So I am definitely going into box 7 somehow. And definitely box 8 and definitely box 9. Wow. Okay. I'm not using any of these. Last time I marked off a bunch of cells with X's, I was forgetting to put digits on them because in my mind they're filled with something already. But I do still need digits on these X's. I don't want to go this way. There's also no way I'd visit this cell. 1, 2, 3. And there's no way I'd visit this cell because I would have to use all 3 of these and that doesn't work. But this is an option. That could happen still. And not have more than 5 cells in the region. Working on my max of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't want to go like this because I can only visit this row one more time. So I mean, I would have to go like that or something, but that's okay. I am going up through here. Oh, I already have 3 for this column. And it sums to 13 because of the region. Oh, that's good to think about. Yeah. Oh, this is 13 because of the region, so I don't want to visit this anymore. Unless it's one single nullified cell. Oh, darn. Those nullified cells. Unless it's one single nullified cell. But I could visit this row maximum of 1 time more. So it wouldn't be this cell because I can't cut these corners. It wouldn't be this cell. There's also no reason why I would go here, so I don't think I can visit. That would be fine, but I don't want to visit any of these, I don't think. There's no way I could get in and out diagonally. So not this one, none of these. Marking a lot of X's for where I don't want to go. I'm still astounded you can have a 5 on a German whisper in this puzzle. Let's see, what else to think about? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more in this row. 1, 2, 3. 1 more in this row. Or sorry, 2 more possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't want to go this way at all anymore. So I need to get out and go this way. And we're eating this grape. And then I'm going somewhere. Oh. This is a 4 and not nullified. I need a nullified something in this box. And I can nullify stuff on grapes, but I don't think I want to on 1 to 2 regions. So one of these is nullified, which means none of these are. The black X's are for where the line can't go. The red cells are for where nullified won't go. Thinking. These are not nullified. These are not nullified. I need to nullify something here. Something here will be green. Could be this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't necessarily need to nullify one of these, but I could. These don't need to be nullified, which means the nullified cell in this box is going to be not on a line, which is interesting. What if I leave immediately and I don't visit these cells? This is either, this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4. but if it's nullified, it could be any digit. That's so scary to think about. I don't know how to label that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to go this way. That'd be too many for this column. So I'm not going this way. I could still visit this cell, but I'm not going over here. So this is either a nullified cell or a 1. Which also means I'm not going this way. This is going to be how I get out. Definitely going this way. But I don't know how to connect this yet. Okay. This column, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have a 5th cell if something's nullified. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's already 5. Okay, so I'm not going this way, and I'm not going this way. I'm going to connect right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be nullified. I could still have a 0, 5. I don't know yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want this to be nullified because I am visiting these cells. This is at least a 4. This is going to be a 4 or a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Yeah, so this is a 4 or a 5. If it's a 5, this is nullified. If it's a 4, this is 9. Oh, 4 and 9 works for German Whisper and for summing to 13. I don't want 4, 9 because how do I get out? Hold on. Wait. Okay, well now we run into the issue I was thinking about before, where if I leave immediately, this region needs to be 13. So this would be 13. This would have to be nullified. Or I go like this, and then these cells are the same. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm recounting things I already counted. I also have stuff like this is 13. This is 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 13. 45 minus 13 is what, 32? Can I look at total options here, actually? This won't be a 4, 8. What if this is a 3, 6? These are not nullified, so I need to count these. So that's already 13, and that won't work. This is gonna have to be a 1, 2, isn't it? I have 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, 4, 8. I can't use 4, 8 or 3 or 2, 4 because I've already used a 4. And this also can't be 3, 6 because of the total. So this is definitely a 1, 2. All right. So this is a nullified cell and a 6. Nullified could be anything. Okay. What's happening here? This is 13. Something here needs to be nullified. I'm not sure. This is not a 4, 6. Okay, good thought process. I can only visit this row 2 more times. I could have like this situation. I can only visit this column 2 more times, and that's if I use a nullified cell. I don't have to, though. Yeah, I don't have to. More digits. Okay, if this is 3, this needs to be 10 and a nullified cell. So, like, if this is a 6, this would be a 4. This could be nullified. Something here needs to be. Okay, what other row column regions have I not thought enough about? This could still be nullified. This is either nullified or 1. Drawing the line. I could weave. I'm at least 3 here. I do need to visit this column again. I need to visit... If I visit a row column region, it needs to be at least twice. Okay. So either I go up now and I avoid this. I could use all of these. Or, I mean, if I cut here, then I need to visit this area again. Okay, is there more places where that happens? Ah, this is cool. I need to use these two cells because if I don't, then this column to be 13, this would be 13, which breaks this region. So I definitely am going this way. Oh, how cool. I don't know where yet, but okay, this is 13, meaning these two have the same value as these three. It also means I need a nullified cell somewhere in here. Okay. It's interesting thinking about where I don't want nullified cells. I'm not sure yet. Okay, but I definitely am going this way, which is very cool. Am I going to be limited to a 1-2 again? I can do it in 4 without nullifying cells. Also, after this, I don't know how, but I need to get to this cell. And then I will definitely go this way. And then, do I go right or do I go up? I don't know yet. I can use one more cell if I want to. I need to remember these aren't just blocked doors, they also sum to 10. Side note. This can't be a 1, 1, 2, 4, or 6. I also don't want nullified cells on these doors either, because then the other one would have to be 10. Okay, we'll come back to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to go up. I cannot use another cell in this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I also need to leave immediately. Okay, we're getting there. I'm gonna get rid of some X's. It's getting cluttered. Of places I've already been. I don't need to think about this. I just need to worry about this connection and this connection. Very cool. I misclicked that one several times. I need to practice aim training in video games just so I can click on Sudoku cells. Okay, cool. We have the line almost drawn. I need to connect to this somehow, and I need to connect to this somehow. I might want to look at some digits. Would probably be pretty helpful. Something here needs to be nullified. Nope, that's not true. I have 4. This is 4. This is 5. This is 5. That's only 4. This is only 3. And this is 4. Oh, wait. I don't know anything about this yet, besides this sums to 13. This is 3, so this needs to be 10 with a nullified cell, 10 and 2 cells. So, like, a 3, 7, or a 4, 6, and then nullified cell. I don't know how to mark these, because how do I mark 3, 4, 6, 7 nullified? I could do letters and put an X in there, I guess. I also know that these won't be nullified. Where do I need them? Something here has to be nullified. And then something here will be. I still don't know if this is a 1 or not. What if I go like this? Or this could be null. And I go like this. And then this is also null. I don't need to have a nullified cell here. I might go here. I might not. I don't need to visit this row again. I got a lot of the line drawn before really thinking about digits. Go me. I think that's a good thing. Huh. Let's look here because I do have a 4 here. These two need to sum to 9. I could either just use a 9. Okay, is there something here that could sum to 9 and also work for this grape? Oh wait, I know what this is. Kathy, I visited 5 cells. It is a 5. This is a nullified cell. That's crazy. It doesn't matter what the digit is. It has a value of 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, double checking. Okay, so this has a value of 0, meaning this has to be a 9, meaning this has to have either a nullified cell or a value of 4. These are not null. These are not null. Meaning this needs to sum to 13. This is not nullified. something here is. I could place a 4. Or this could just be a 1, 3. 3 would go up here, and this would be a 1. We'll come back to that. This also cannot be null. I need to have something nullified in here. Oh, it's hard to like corner mark that kind of thing. What did I just do? It's hard to corner mark that kind of thing because am I talking about the row or the region, you know? Well, if I were to put a 4 here, this is 3 plus 4 is 7. I would need 5 more, and there's no way I can get that. If this is just a 4, this would be 1 and 2, which is 3, plus 4 is 7. I need to get 13, not 12, so this could be a 6, so that would be fine. And then this would be null. Nope. Oh, shoot! This is not null. This counts towards the total. Okay, because this is null. Oof. If this is either a 3 or a 4 or a null digit, that could just be anything. It's either a 0, a 3, or a 4. I'm gonna mark with zeros. It's either a 0, 3, or 4. 0 is a wild card. It could be any digit, but a value of 0. Okay, I like that. Either it's a 4 and this is null, so this is 13, or this is a 3 and this is a 1, and these are none of them are null, it's 13. Or this is I forget which one I started with, a 0 or a 4. If this is null, this would need to be 13. So this would need to be 10. This would be 4 and 6, not null. If this is a 3, this is only 6. So one of these would have to be a 7. It would be this one. Or if this is a 4, 4 plus 3 is 7. I would need to get 6. So this would have to be 6, this would have to be null, and this would have to be 6. Okay, let's look at something else. This has a value of 0, so this needs to sum to 13. I need something in here to be null. And it also means that something here will be. I don't know yet. I need something here to be null. What are my options for 13 and 3 cells? I don't think I'm too worried about that, actually. Never mind, I take it back. That's fine. 13 and 3 cells has so many options. This can't be a 1 or a 2 or a 5. This still has to be a valid German whisper, so this won't be null because I am visiting those cells. I don't want it to be a 0. But this could be. This could be null and 5, so 0 and a 5. Otherwise, this needs to be a 9. This is either a 0 or a 9. It's wild to me that 4, 9 works as... Oh, wait, hold up. No, I was thinking this would have to be null because this needs to be 13 for the region, but I don't know if I'm visiting the cell yet. What are my options there? Either this is null. Well, I could visit the cell and make it null. And then these would both be. That would be fine. Is there a way that this isn't? Yeah, if these are the same digit. They're either both null or they're the same digit. Or this is just not on the line. Considering these also have to sum to 10. What's happening here? This is at least a 1, 4, which is 5. So this will have to be at least 8. This goes up to 2, 5, which is 7. So this is between 6 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something here is null. Maybe I have some overlap between rows and columns needing to share the null cell. Every null cell is a different number, but it has a value of 0, but that'll help with Sudoku. Okay. I forgot about that part. Huh. Well, let's think about okay, so I have a null cell here, that's 1. I have a null cell here, that's 2. I need one here. That's a third one. I need one here. That's a fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll need one in this row just because you need one in every row. I don't know if that's a good way to think about it. I'm definitely going to have a null cell in here somewhere, even if it's not on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm definitely counting these towards the total. So what if I do 4, 8? I could do 4, 8, 1 and then a null cell. That's totally fine. I need more digits. I'm missing something. I need digits. Something here has to be null. But these are definitely counted. I could also think about where can my high digits go in these regions? What's the biggest digit I can use with 4 cells? Can I use a 7? No. It'd be... Yes, I could have 1, 2, 3, 7. Oh boy. But I can't use an 8 or a 9. So anywhere, any row column region... No, because it could be a nullified cell. An 8 and a 9 could go on a nullified cell. Dang. But this won't be an 8 or a 9. So 8 and 9 goes here somewhere. That's totally fine. Or here somewhere. This needs to sum to 10. I have options. These can't be nullified cells. Ooh, let's start there. Because I can't do 10 in one cell. Okay. Meaning one of these needs to be null. It won't be this one. Oh, that's good. One of these, and I also definitely have something null in this column. This could still be, I could have the 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's fine. This row does. This row needs one. Something here is null. Something here is null. Oh, that was good to think about. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, this, I have a 1, 2, 3 counted at a minimum, 6. So this can't be any bigger than 7. So this won't be an 8. This is going to be a 6, 3. This could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. This could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Shoot. I thought I was onto something. What else do I know? This could be anything. It just has a value of 0. This needs to sum to 13 in 3 cells, and maybe if I think about how I can't use a 5, maybe I do know digits here. This can't be a 1 or a 2. This could be a 3, and then these are 2 cells that sum to 10. 4, 6, 2, 8, 1, 9. Okay. This digit has the same value as these 3 together. I do want to keep the fact I'm not visiting this cell as an X. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could visit one of these, but I'm not going here. So these 3 cells have the same value as this. This could be a 0. I actually need a 0 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a nullified cell in here. So these won't be nullified. There, I could mark that. This also won't be. One of these has to be. So this could be a 1, 2, 0. So this has to be at least a 3. Okay. This cannot be. This won't be. It's definitely missing marking some cells that couldn't be. This should be more helpful. I have something here. I don't know yet. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the column. I don't need to have one nullified. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Maybe I want to think about this. This can't be a 0. Look at that. There's no way I can get 13 and 2 cells if this is a 1 or a 2. This can't be a 0. It has to be a 9. It has to have value. Oh my golly. Right? Because this is stuck being a 1 or a 2. And I'm not visiting this column anymore. Very cool. Meaning this is not null. It's red. And this is a 4. I can't put a 5 there anymore. So this is 13. I don't want to visit this region anymore unless it's a null cell. So one of these is null. Either this one is and I visit this, or this one is and I don't go here at all. It also means that this is null. So none of this will be. This won't be. This won't be. And this won't be. Oh man. Okay. Progress. Oh my gosh. I didn't see that. This needs to sum to 3. Sorry, to 4. To get 13. So if this is a 9, this is a 1 and this is a 3. That's gonna be the only way that works. Maybe put a chapter in the video or something. Oh man, it also means that this is the only place a null cell can go in the region. I need this to be green for the region, meaning this won't be. So this is going to be a null cell. Totally fine. It means these won't be, so I need to get 13 there. Wow. This won't be. Oh, how cool. This ends up being null. So it doesn't matter what the value is because I'm not going here at all. This line is going to go like, whoops, not like that, like this. This won't be. So one of these will be. It's going to be this. This is another null cell. Wow. Beautiful. It was this. Oh, I can't believe it. I need to put a chapter in the video to be like, hey, this is where I figured it out, what to do. 9 plus 3 plus 1 sums to 13, so that's good. 3, this is difference of 5, so this needs to be an 8 or a 9. This needs to sum to 10. It won't be 4, 6. It won't be 3, 7, so it's going to be a 2, 8 or a 1, 9. So this is my 8, 9 for the column. That's okay. Nope, I still have these to consider. That's not true. All of this sums to 10. Sums to 13. So this doesn't matter what it is, but this is a 3, so these need to sum to 10. The whole thing, not just the adjacent parts. It also means this cell and this cell are going to be the same, it looks like, because this is 0 and this is 0. So if I consider these numbers, and then this number, these 3 overlap, so these are the same. This can't be 3, 6 anymore. It's definitely going to have a 2 on it. It's 1, 2, 4. What other totals can I think about? This needs to be 13. This needs to be 13. This needs to be 13. This doesn't matter what it is. This needs to be 13. This is not a nullified cell anymore, so it's not 0. If I did 4, 9, I wouldn't be able to put anything here. So this is going to be a 3. That was my... Yes, 13 would be 9 plus 4. So this is a 3 and this is a 1. Meaning this is 3, 2, 1, which is only 6. So this has to be a 7 because... Oh no, I might be counting that cell. I don't know. Well, if I've already used a 1, 2, 3, can I get 7 off of both of these? No, I need to have a nullified cell on this line. So this has to be nullified. I can keep going. This needs to be red, meaning this is going to be red and this is going to be green. Oh my god, we got the whole thing shaded. I wanted to count the 6, so this is a 6, this is not a 6. Could be anything. I don't know what any of these are, but they're all different from each other, which is good to think about. This is 13. Now, it doesn't matter what this is only 6, so this needs to be a 7, meaning these two need to sum to 6. I can't do 1, 5, but I could do 2, 4. Let's see, this is 2 and 4. I need to count this cell. This needs to be a 7, meaning to sum to 10, this is going to be 3. This is 10, so this needs to be 3. That's going to be a 1, 2 for this region to work. And also, hopefully this works. Yeah, 4, 6, 1, and 2. Cool. This is null, so it doesn't matter. These need to sum to 13. This is 13. 1, 2, 4, 6 works. I thought I needed to include that for a second. This also, if this is 7, 4, that's already 11. I need to get 2 and 2 cells. That's not going to work. This is a 2 and this is a 4. 7 and 2 is 9, which means I need 4 more. This is going to be a 1, 3. I don't know which one's which yet. This, I don't know. I can't use, this has to be a 4, 6 because of Sudoku. I can't use a 1 or a 2 or a 7 or a 3, so 4, 6 is my only option for 10 there. It means that 6 is going to go here or here. That's probably fine. Let's see. What is happening here? Lots of things. Let's look at something else. This is a 3 and it definitely has a 2, so that's 5, meaning the other, say the 2 goes here. The other 2 digits need to sum to 8. So I could do 1, 7 or 4, 4. That would not work. I can't use 2, 3, 4. I would need to use another 4. So this is going to be 1, 2. And this is going to be a 7. I have lots of 1, 2s, I think. I'm gonna have a 3 here. I might get rid of the red. Make it easier to see. Oh, look at that. It's so bright. This digit doesn't matter because I'm not visiting any of these cells. This needs to be an 8 or a 9 because of the grape. This is going to be a 5, 8, 9 then. I'll go ahead and pencil that. What else do I know? 13 here. This is a 7. This needs to sum to 6. And this needs to sum to 10. I can't do 3, 7. This needs to sum to 6. I could do 1, 5. I could do 2, 4. I don't want to do 3, 3. I don't want to put a 5 here, so I don't want to put a 1 here. If this is a 1, this would be a 5. If this is a 2, this would be an 8. If this is a 4, this would be a 6. All of that seems fine. This sums to 6, this sums to 10. Thinking about the different options, I need to keep track. That's okay. What about here? This is already 7, so this needs to sum to 6. I'm counting all of these, so this needs to be a 1, 2, 3. This won't be a 4, so this won't be a 6. So this won't be a 2. This is a 1, 2, so this needs to be a 3. 1, 2 is cool. 1, 2 is cool. This is a 3. This is a 3, so I definitely have a 3 here. A 3 is counted on the line here somewhere. All right. Again, progress. Can I figure this out? No. I need to undo this. I didn't consider I might be visiting here still. This could sum to 5. I think I need to undo a bit. Hold on. What I did over here is still fine. I could visit this cell still. What if I did? This would be a 1, 2, 3. Is that bad? I need to think about that. Okay, also this would be 13. This would have the same value as this. We'll come back to that bit. Oops! These need to sum to 13. This is only a 1 or a 2, so if it's a 1, this would be 12. If it's a 2, this would be 11. That's probably fine. What about this? This and this are the same 1, 2. I could shade for 1, 2s. This 1, 2 goes up here somewhere. This 1, 2 and this 1, 2 are the same. They go here somewhere. I'm glad I caught that before I got too far. Huh, well, either this sums to 6 or this sums to 6. But the biggest digits I can use here are still going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. This can't be a 5. And this can't be a 3. So this still needs to sum to 10. Either this is a 9, 8, or 6. Well, for this still needs to be 13. So if this is 7, this still needs to be a 1, 2, 3. That's still fine. This can't be a 3 because this would be a 7. So this is a 1, 2. This is an 8, 9. And this becomes a 3. That's still fine. I just don't know for here if I'm including all of these cells or just this one. So if this is a 1, 2, if this sums to 6, this will be a 1, 5 or a 2, 4. Or this needs to be a 1, 2, 3. So this would be a 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if I go straight here, I would have to do 4, 9 or 5, 8. Okay. Or if I went this way, I would be able to use a 1 or 2 option. I could probably think about what this would end up being minus this. I'm not sure. One of these is a 7, which is scary. It means the other 3 need to sum to 6. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 7. This is a 1 or a 2. So 3 definitely goes here. That's fine. Again, these are the same. This digit's gonna go here because it's also here. Hi, Loba, you're scratching my chair. What digits have I not used here? Do I want to think about that? I need a 1 somewhere? We'll think about that later. Did I clean up any of this? This is a 1, 2. I have a 3. I have a 4, 6. Thinking about the negative space also needs to sum to 32. I don't know if that's helpful. I need a 2. 2 is going to be one of these. 3, 4. I need a 5. 5 is going to go here somewhere. I have a 6. I need a 7. And an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 needs to go in here somewhere. Oh, 9 is going to go here. Okay, so none of these will be 9s. This can't be a 9. So 9 definitely goes down here. So 9 is going to be one of these. Meaning 9 needs to go here or here. Something to think about. 9 needs to go here. So this won't be a 9, so this is a 9. Nine is going to go somewhere here. This is going to be a 9. I need a 9 in this region. It won't go here. It won't go here. It can't go here. It won't go there. This needs to be a 9. Did I get all my 9s? Close. This is a 9, so this is a 1. Hey! Placing digits. Look at that. This can't be a 9, so it's an 8, so this is a 9. 8 and 3 works. 8 makes this a 5, so now I won't use 5s in the negative spots anymore. That also told me something else. I got sidetracked for a moment. This is 8, 3, this is a 9, 5s. Okay. Never mind, I don't remember what I was gonna look at. This is my 1, 2 for the row, so I won't use a 1, 2 here. So 2 needs to go here somewhere. This is a 1, 9. So if this is a 1, this is a 2, and this is a 1. This will be a 3, this won't be a 1 or a 3, and this won't be a 1 or a 3. It's going to be a 2, 7. If this is a 2, then this ends up being a 1, and this is a 2. I keep looking at this and forgetting to look here. This is a 7 plus a 1, 2, 3, so that's good. Yay! 2, 7. Now, this won't be a 1. I could still have 1, 5, or I could have a 1, 2, 3. That's still an option. I don't know yet. This might be an 8 if I just cut straight through here. Okay. This needs a 5 here, and this is going to be a 7, 8. This is a 7, so this is an 8, and this is a 7. Getting less and less options for here. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is also a 7, 8, but I can go ahead and place them. This is an 8, and this is a 7. So 7s aren't green anymore. I have 7, 5, 9 in here. This needs a 1. This is going to be a 1. Now I have 1, 5, 7, 9. This needs a 3. And this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh, I don't know about those yet. Okay. Something here. I need a 2, 6. This is a 2. So this is a 2, and this is a 6. This is a 4 and a 5. Dang, I don't know about those. 4, 5. Now, if this is a 1, this is a 5, and this is a 4. I can no longer do 1, 2, 3 here because of this. So I am just using this cell only. I'm definitely not going to the 9. This needs to be a 5 in order for this to work. So in order for this to work, this is a 0, so this needs to be an 8. If this is a 5, this is a 4, and this is a 5. In order for this to work, this also has to be a 5. Meaning in order for this to work, this has to sum to 8. So this is either 1, 7 or 3, 5, which I definitely don't want to do. Perfect. Doesn't matter what this is. I got a 7, so this is a 2, and this is a 7. I have almost the whole line done, actually. Oh, so cool. Okay. I have a 4, 6 here, which I haven't cleaned up yet. One of these is a 2. The other one is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have I already put 8 in? Oh, well, it can't be an 8. So let's just make this a 2 and this an 8, meaning I've used 1, 2. I need to put a 3 somewhere. It won't work here or here or here. So this is a green 3. I need a 4 somewhere. I have options. I have a 5. I need a 6. 6 might have options also. I have a 7. I need an 8. This can't be an 8. But one of these could be an 8. Okay, well, what did I say? 6, 8, 2? No, not a 2. 1, 2, 3. I got 4. 4, 6, 8. This is not an 8. A 4 or 6 are fine. 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. Okay. This is also a 4, 6, 8. For the record, this is not an 8. This is not a 4. So this is a 4, 6, meaning this should be 5. This is a 4, 6, 8. This is a 4, 6, 8. This becomes a 4, 6, 8, which means this is a 4, 6, 8 for the column. So this needs to be a 2. Now, this is the only place 4 can go in the box. These are not 4. This one needs to be a 6, and this one needs to be an 8. Meaning this is a 6 and this is a 4. So this is a 6. This is an 8 and this is a 6. Okay. We got the line drawn. We're getting the digits in. We have our nullified cells highlighted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 4 here. Uh-oh. 4 and an 8. This is an 8, so this is a 4 and this is an 8. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 2, a 4, whoops, a 4 and a 7. This needs a 3 still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 3 for sure, and 6. That was a guess. I didn't look very closely there. This is a 7, and it looks like this needs to be a 1. So I like double checking my work. Let's start with rows. I'm not including the 9, so 1, 2, 3, 7 is valid. 4 and 9 is valid. 6, 2, 4, that's 6 and 6, which is 12 plus 1, which works. 2, 7, 3, 1, that works. 1, 2, 3, 7 works. 3, 1, 2, 7, I keep doing that same one over and over again. 4, 9. 1, 7, 5, there's a new option, but 1 plus 5 is 6 plus 7. 5 and 8, perfect. Columns. 1, 2, 4, 6 happened a lot. 1, 3, 9 is good. That's 4 plus 9. 2, 7, 4, 6 plus 7. 7, 2, 3, 1, 6 plus 7. 4, 2, 7 is 6 plus 7. 7, 1, 5 is 6 plus 7. 8, 2, 3 is 5 plus 8. 1, 7, 5 is 6 plus 7. 4 plus 9. And regions have got to be good, right? 10 plus 3. 7 plus 6. That region's the same as the column. This one that kept throwing me off, I kept forgetting to include these digits. This is 6 plus 7. This is 6 plus 7. This is 6 plus 7. This is 4 plus 9. This is 6 plus 7. And this is, I almost said 8 plus 8. 5 plus 8. Sounds good to me. Yay! Experiment completed successfully. Cells, test date, November 6th, 1974. Cells visited, 35. Black currants eaten, 2. Grapes eaten, 1. Forbidden doors used, 0. I'm no longer surprised that Finks quickly spotted what needed to be done in this maze. Quickly. Wasting no time in visiting all rows, columns, and boxes to achieve every total of 13. What did come as a surprise, however, I didn't pick up on that. I need to visit every row, column, and region. Oh. I might have made it really hard on myself. I didn't realize I needed to. Ooh. Why is that? Wasting no time. Maybe you don't need to. Maybe it just means she did visit all rows and columns. I'm not sure. What did come as a surprise, however, was that Finks only ate half of her cupcake today, the first time this has happened. I was just talking last episode about if Finks eats the cupcakes or not, and that I hope she does get to get them. Has she been eating too many black currants and grapes and having, like, healthy fruits and not needing the... she's not hungry anymore with the cupcake? Ooh. Oh, man, I'm really curious about the, every value of 13. Did it just end up working out that because of the shape of the maze, I needed to visit every row, column, and region? Or is there a mathematical reason why I needed to do that? All the options of 13. Oh, I'm really curious about that. I wonder if there's an easier way to think about it, and I made it kind of hard on myself. Ooh, let me know in the comments, of course. Very nice puzzle, as always, Marty Sears. Let me know how you all did in the comments. Wait, I forgot to say what I liked about the puzzle. I'm so, like, shook up about the 13 thing and that only eating half the cupcake. I forgot. I really liked this, the values of 13 for every row, column, and region. There was something else. Oh yeah, the 5s on the German Whisper. I I don't think I've ever had a combination of nullified cells and German whispers where 5s could go on German whispers. That was really cool. And I'm glad I realized that, because I definitely would have had some mistakes with that if I just threw a 6 in here from the beginning. That wouldn't have worked. And also that this could be nullified, and just not visit these cells at all. That was really cool. And how it wouldn't work on the 1-to-2 ratio or the 10 sums, because I can't do that in only one cell. That was nice. It was interesting how much of the line I got drawn before thinking about digits. I wonder if that has something to do with the 13 sums that I need. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm not sure. But this is really cool, and not thinking about just adjacent digits on the line, but also like needing to remember that I need to include these digits as well. That was a good added challenge there. Very nice puzzle. Let me know how you all did in the comments.